All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Paramount Importance Cross Ceto's very first live stream, or Paramount Importance's first live stream. My name's Kurt Crispin, and this is a bit of a test run for what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So we're going to be live streaming some scuba dives with a bunch of marine biologists, and we're going to be talking about everything that we see under there and some cool explaining and things like that. So today was just about testing the live streams, making sure that they're going to go up and run well for tomorrow. I'll give you a bit of a rundown through some of the equipment that we have going on here. You can also send in some questions while we're going, and I'll be able to answer them as we go through. So so welcome to the boat. We've got a big 51-foot boat here. Our captain Rob is downstairs, and we'll introduce you to him very shortly. And so what have we tested so far? We've got everything is all up and running smooth, so we're planning for an awesome day. We've chosen some dive spots not too far out off Mindarie, looking at probably 3 Mile Reef area out that way, so that should be pretty cool. Looks like there's got some nice caves and things through there, and thanks Dwayne for the spots, because if he's watching, which I don't think he will be, but but yeah, so well, let's start with, we've got 2 Centrelink what's it called again? Starlink. We have 2 Starlink dishes to run tomorrow. So we have N+4 4G network. So that's one's Starlink, one there, and that makes sure we have extremely good quality streaming services. If one drops out, the other one kicks in, and it's running at apparently optimal. So we're going to have pitch perfect streaming quality.
Don't jinx us now. We should have. So there's the second one just down here, guys.
Yep. So that's the other one there. So Mason Jones is saying invited down to Bunbury. That is where I did grow up, down that way. So hello. Actually, I think I know who Mason is. Alright, so here we have our beautiful Captain Rob. This is Rob's boat.
How you going, Rob?
Rob set us up with a pretty awesome outfit down here. We've got, as I said, it's a 51-foot boat, so we've got plenty of room. If the weather slightly turns, it gives us a little bit extra time as well, and to have all the gear. So I think we've got 10 tanks tomorrow, because we've got so many divers. I think we've got 5 divers in the water, once you add in the safety divers, the documentarian. We've got Ryan Chatfield from Shipwreck Hunters Australia, that's on Disney. He's filming this as a documentary as well, which is going to be absolutely amazing to see the outcome of this after what we do. So it's going to be quite exciting. And then we've got Kessia, who's going to be the camera. We've got Ariana, who's our safety diver. Then there's Mike, myself and James tomorrow that are going to be what would you call sort of the hosts talking tomorrow. And then we've got I'll show you some of the scientific equipment, or not scientific equipment, the technical equipment for tomorrow. So if we come down inside, this is what we call the cabin of everything. This is the master control. What did you call it before, Jason?
The production studio.
Yeah, the production studio. So it is all going to start with this camera here. So this here is a 4K underwater camera that's run with this cable here. So that is how we get the stream from underwater to your screens. And then we've got, this is how we're going to be able to communicate with you guys, which is your Argo masks here. So we'll be wearing them, and we'll be able to talk to you guys while we're underwater. So if you have questions, the person who is up here running at the control desk will be able to send us or talk to us while we're underwater and ask exactly what you're saying. So if you see something on the screen, you want to know what it is, write the question in. Question. Yeah, and then so this is the hub that's got everything. You can see there's just so much technology going on in this space here. It's absolutely crazy. I'm super excited because I've never seen anything quite like this. So this is our main monitor. So this is what Inception, look at that. So what you're seeing is going to be coming up on this screen, so whoever's controlling it down here can switch between the multiple cameras, because the top side camera up here, Ollie, is going to be top side camera, and then we had to flick in between that camera, the underwater camera, this camera here. So we've got 3 different cameras rolling at the same time, and then we can switch in between them, so we can give you a pretty cool experience between everything. Jason, who's behind the camera at the moment, is an absolute wizard, and I can guarantee you that there's nothing like this anywhere in the world. So Jason's on the cutting edge of what's going on. So what you're going to see tomorrow, not even BBC or ABC can produce. So it's pretty exciting what we're going to be doing tomorrow. That's what we've got down here. A random air fryer in the background. And yeah, so I don't know how many people we've got online at the moment, but can't imagine there's too many. But we got the Instagram.
We've got 6 people watching on the Insta.
So is Instagram working?
I believe so, yeah.
So I'm looking at Instagram to see if it's streaming. Yeah, it's still not showing up on my phone. So
oh no, 6 watching on Facebook. We've got yeah, a couple elsewhere. It's alright. Don't know how many on Instagram yet.
alright, yeah, our Instagram, don't know if it's working, but
We'll figure it out.
that's the whole point of this little trial run right now. It's just to test all the streams and get them and figure out the little bits and pieces for that. So tomorrow we do have a big announcement that's going to come out. So we're saving that one for tomorrow. So join in for that, because the whole day will be great, and then we're going to announce something pretty cool that we're going to be trying to achieve.
So what time is everyone going to tune in tomorrow? Good.
Yeah, so if you could, we're going to start hopefully the dive at 10:30 tomorrow. So we'll start the streaming around that time, providing everything of the anchorage and getting all the gear sorted works out quite well. And then we're going to aim to do 2 dives tomorrow. One will be with myself and Mike, and then the next one will be with James and myself as well. And hopefully we see some really cool things. Mike is a academic. He teaches marine he teaches marine botany at Murdoch, so he'll be able to answer all your algae questions, sponges, and a whole bunch of other corals and things that are going on in the reef. Myself and James work in fish, so we'll be able to do a lot of your fish questions as well. And then being in the area for a long time, those two will be able to answer you a lot of ecology questions in the area as well. So very much looking forward to be able to speaking to them underwater and picking their brain. And if you've got any fish questions, send them through. Yeah, sort of like rattling on now just to keep things going.
Tell us a little bit about the area that we're looking at tomorrow. What do we expect to see out there, I suppose?
So we're going to be aiming to dive in about 5 meters of water, and that is so we get the most clearest light availability as well. So usually as you go deeper in the water, red is the first color gets taken out. So we're going to be nice and shallow, but that also means that the reef in there is at that depth is really productive, and you're going to have high abundances of definitely a lot of small and juvenile fish. Hopefully some bigger ones will come out as well. Because we're in a temperate area, everyone streaming probably right now is maybe in the Perth area, so we're going to be seeing a lot of those temperate fish. And because we're coming into summer, there's always the chances of some of the tropical fish that have sort of made their way down through the summer period. So yeah, hoping to see lots of different fish species. I would love to see some morwong. So they've got one of the most unique adaptions that I always found very fascinating. So I'll speak about that, save that little fact up my sleeve for tomorrow. I know my favourite fish is probably the harlequin. Do love that fish. So very, very pretty, very similar looking, well, same family as the coral trout, very closely related. Hopefully we see some West Australian jewfish. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's kind of hoping what we're seeing. And I think Mike is hoping to see a whole bunch of seagrass and algae and a whole bunch of things as well that we'll be able to talk about how the whole ecosystem works in together. The camera, this one's gone off, so I don't know if there's any questions coming through.
I think we're good.
Good? Yeah.
ready to sign off for the test.
Yeah, alright. Well, thanks for the few that have joined in for this small live piece. As I said, this is a trial for tomorrow if you just clicked on. So tomorrow we're going to be underwater speaking to Associate Professor Mike Van Coolen, Dr. James Tweedley and myself about the whole underwater ecosystem from fish, algae, plants, who knows. We'll talk about some benthic stuff as well. So see you guys there. Are we still on? Okay.